Hi everybody, it's me, Duff again. Hey, I wanted to ask you to go for another walk with me. I really enjoy these walks. I live in a really blessed place. I've been here 18 years and I still can hardly believe I live here. I live in a town called San Juan Capistrano, California, which is inland about 3 or 4 miles from the Pacific Ocean. And then the town that's right on the coast here is called Dana Point. And I like to come down here and hang out and just, you know, enjoy the view and, go for a walk. And there's lots of pretty places to walk, as you can see behind me. It's pretty amazing. I was down here sometime back with my wife Benita, and it was a day when I was just really feeling discouraged, extremely discouraged. And I can't remember all the different things that are going on in my life, but I know one of them was finances, stuff like that. But if you can see this behind me, there's an old wall here that's pretty old. I'll try and get a shot of it. See that? And it's really old. For me, it's older than I am. It was in the 1930s. Somebody had a vision to build a big hotel, fancy hotel, and there's the monument that talks about it. But unfortunately, this thing, it just never got finished. And it's a monument kind of to somebody having a dream, having a vision, and it just didn't work out. And you kind of feel bad for them, but it's old. I mean, it really is old. And that day I was down here with Benita, I was thinking, man, that thing is ancient to me. And I was standing here, feeling discouraged, and I was looking around and just being quiet and didn't have anything to say. Wasn't very inspired. And I felt like the Holy Spirit inside me just asked me a question just out of the blue. And he just said, "Duff, what's the oldest thing you've ever seen?" And I had to think about that. I thought, what's the oldest thing I've ever seen? Well, I've been to Europe, and I worked on a building that was 300 years old, and I saw buildings that were 1,000 years old. And then it was like the Lord just goes, well, look around. And here's what I was looking at. It's kind of hard to see, but that's the ocean. And it's kind of a cloudy day here, so I apologize that it's hard to see out there beyond that harbor. And I looked at it and went, well, there it is. That's the oldest thing I've ever seen is the ocean. And the Lord has ways of asking us stuff that's just amazing, and it's so perfect. And he goes, does it seem old to you when you're down there and walking in the waves and splashing on the shore? Does it seem old? And I just thought, no, Lord, it doesn't seem old at all. It seems like brand new, like it's as fresh as today. And he just picked me up. When he said this, he goes, Duff, that's how my promises are. They're ancient. I planned these promises before I even made the world. I planned it, and I've made all these promises, and all these promises are for you. I've made them for you. And you can trust them. You can trust every single one of them. That really helped me get through the day, because sometimes things I've hoped for and dreamed for seem like this old wall here where the guy never got to build the hotel that he wanted to build. But instead, the Lord's just going, look how vast that is. And I got inspired by that, and I wrote a song not after that. And it's in the verse that talks about that ocean. It says, how old is the ocean? How new is the sea? How strong are the breakers that wash over me? Your word is forever, eternally true, unchanging, undying, yet eternally new. And then the chorus says, what blessings I find when I wait in your word. Now, if those of you new to the Bible, your word, that's attic slang for the Bible, his promises. What blessings I find when I wait in your word. What treasure is mine when I wait in your word. Your comfort, your counsel, your care, and your concern consume me in power when I wait on your word. Maybe you know the Bible well, maybe you don't. And if you need some promises from the Bible, just send me a quick comment. say, Duff, I need a promise for something I'm going through. It's finances, or it's my health, or it's somebody I'm worried about, or somebody who I love and they're destroying their life. I'd be happy to help you that way. But the best thing is just look through the Bible. There's so many promises there. And the amazing thing is, the more you learn to rely on God's promises, the more you become like Jesus. You become at rest. You don't worry. You're at peace. You're nicer to everybody. It's amazing. So, okay, till next time, till our next walk. Love you. Bye.